the icy patriarch, Bing Crosby. The crooner with the warm voice and easy smile, the man who seemed to embody Christmas itself. His public image was that of a gentle, good-natured patriarch. But within the tight-knit world of Hollywood, a different story was told. The whispers were about a man who ran his family. It was known among Crosby's circle, who demanded absolute perfection. Decades later wasn't public knowledge. Rumors of his ice water in his veins. Hollywood columnists sometimes alluded to his strictness. As the direct result of growing up in a cold, loveless household, ruled by a man whose public warmth was a complete fabrication. The royal disaster, John Barrymore. John Barrymore was born into acting royalty and carried himself like a king. He was the great profile, a brilliant classical actor who brought prestige to the new medium of film. He was frequently seen staggering out of bars, particularly his daughter Diana. Or failing to provide for his family were common. The press often portrayed him as a tragic figure. But the narrative for his children was one of neglect, told to other young stars about what happens when talent is consumed by addiction, leaving a family in ruins. The controlling genius, Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was the most famous man in the world. His little tramp character was a global icon of innocence and charm. A devoted artist, the reputation in Hollywood was one of extreme control and isolation. It was an open secret in Hollywood The volatile king, Clark Gable. Clark Gable was the king of Hollywood. On screen, he was decisive, strong, and often played a protective, paternal role. and had children with different partners. Was raised in secrecy. Hollywood insiders knew Gable as a man who, but what he failed to do. He was the king on screen. The mommy dearest, Joan Crawford. Joan Crawford was a star who fought her way to the top through sheer force of will. In public, she often spoke of her love for children, and her reputation as a mother was notoriously dark. Required to be perfectly clean and perfectly behaved at all times. The stories of scrubbing floors with ammonia, her reputation was that of a mother who saw her children not as the unreliable dad, Tracy. Tracy was the actor's actor, playing judges, priests, and wise fathers. Tracy's benders were legendary within the industry. The charming, sober man was a stark contrast to the chaos and neglect he created in his own home. The distracted swashbuckler, Errol Flynn. Errol Flynn was the definition of a dashing adventurer. He was the hero who always got the girl and saved the day. His children were, at best, utterly absent father. Created an environment of constant scandal and instability for his children. And private neglect. The master of psychological fear, Alfred Hitchcock. like Tippi Hedren, the unstable star, Judy Garland. Judy Garland was one of the most talented and beloved. Her voice was a wonder, made her an American icon. Throughout Hollywood. The Latin temperament, Desi Arnaz. The Tragic Secret, Jean Tierney. Jean Tierney was one of the most beautiful and elegant actresses of the Golden Age. With her haunting eyes and graceful demeanor, she was a true screen goddess. Her personal life, however, was marked by immense tragedy. Her reputation as a mother was shaped by a heartbreaking event that was known which led to her daughter, Daria. In an era with little support for such situations,